When you watch a kid play, have you ever just stopped and wondered what is actually going on in there? It might look like just a bunch of random, chaotic fun, but underneath all that, there's this incredible secret and super structured journey taking place. So today, let's pull back the curtain on this masterclass in development that we just call play.
And this quote, man, it just nails it. Play isn't just about killing time. It's this long-term mission of development. A simple set of wooden blocks isn't just one toy. It's actually 5 different toys for 5 different ages. And each stage unlocks a completely new way of thinking.
Okay, so this is basically our map for the journey we're about to take. As you can see, play evolves. I mean, really evolves over the first few years. Each stage is built right on top of the last one, creating this powerful arc of development.
Let's think of these stages as the 5 big chapters in a kid's story of figuring out the world. They start out as this tiny scientist, then they become an athlete, then an engineer, a storyteller, and finally a full-blown collaborator. Our story starts right at the beginning, Chapter 1. So for the first couple of years, it's all about one mission: mastering the physical world. This means figuring out their own body, how to move, how to grab stuff, and learning the basic rules of the objects all around them. Our journey kicks off with the discoverer. In that first year of life, a baby's main gig is basically being a sensory detective. Their whole job is to understand the world by touching it, tasting it, seeing it, and hearing it. Now this is where things get really wild. This idea of object permanence, it's a huge leap for their little brains. It's the reason a simple game of peekaboo is so completely mind-blowing for a baby. Seriously, when you hide your face, they are genuinely wondering, wait, did they just vanish from existence? Learning that you're still there, that things still exist even when you can't see them, that's a fundamental breakthrough. So, the Discoverer's Toolkit is all about cause and effect. You'll see them shake a rattle like a million times. That's what experts call a circular reaction. They're not just making noise, they're figuring out, hey, I did that. My action created that sound. And while their brain is hardwiring this idea of object permanence, their hands are evolving too, going from that clumsy whole hand grab to that incredibly precise thumb and finger pincer grasp.
All right, but then they start to move. And once they're mobile, oh man, it's a whole new ball game. The quiet discoverer transforms into the active explorer. The world isn't just something that comes to them anymore. It's something they can go out and get.
And this leads to something called functional play. It's this amazing shift from just, what is this thing, to what does this thing do? A toy car is no longer just a hard bangable object, it's a thing with wheels, and wheels are for pushing. It's about function. During this phase, they're busy mastering big movements like walking and running, but also dialing in those finer motor skills. You'll see them stack 2 or 3 blocks, or push that car back and forth over and over again. And that repetition, that's practice play. They're not doing it because they're bored. They're literally programming that skill into their brain until it's perfect.
Okay, so we've got a handle on the physical world. Now get ready for the great leap forward. Because this next phase, it's all about moving from the concrete and physical to the abstract and the world of imagination.
So say hello to the architect. Right around age 2, you see this brand new drive pop up. It's this deep need for order, for precision, for building something with a purpose. Play isn't just about exploring anymore, now it's about control. And this is what we call constructive play. The key word there is constructive. There's a goal now. They're not just stacking blocks for the fun of it. No. The goal is to build the tallest tower ever. It's like the very first version of project management. You have a goal, you get your materials, and you make it happen. So you'll see the architect busy building elaborate structures and sorting everything they can find. Socially, though, they're still figuring things out. They might be in total solitary play, completely lost in their own world, or in parallel play. That's when they're building right next to another kid, both totally in the zone, but they're not really playing together yet. Now pay attention to this, because this slide is absolutely crucial. It shows this massive cognitive shift that's about to happen. See, for the architect, a block is a block. It's a tool for building. But for the next stage, the creator, that exact same block becomes a symbol. It can be a phone, a piece of pizza, a spaceship. The entire meaning of the object just transforms. And that brings us to the creator. At this stage, what a toy physically is, well, that becomes way less important than the stories it can tell. Imagination just completely takes the wheel, and the world of pretend play absolutely explodes.
And the engine behind all this is something called symbolic representation. This ability to have one thing stand in for another. I mean, that's not just kids' stuff. That's the foundation for language, for art, for, well, pretty much everything that makes us human.
Through all this amazing pretend play, creators are doing some serious work. They're making up roles and rules. Okay, I'm the doctor, you're the patient, and you have to wait your turn. This is crucial practice for self-regulation. That little mental muscle they're building to not just grab the toy they want, that's the exact same muscle you'll use later to study for an exam instead of scrolling on your phone.
All right, so think about it. We now have a kid who has the logical brain of an engineer and the wild imagination of a storyteller. So what happens when you put those skills together with other kids? Well, you get a social genius.
So let's meet our final hero, the innovator. This is where it all comes together. The architect's logic, the creator's imagination, and now the secret sauce, true social collaboration.
And the key here is true cooperative play. Remember the architect who is playing next to another kid? The innovator now plays with them. There's a shared goal now, and you can't get there unless you work as a team.
Innovators are basically doing complex, collaborative engineering projects. I mean, listen to what they're doing. Using language to plan, negotiating roles. Okay, you build the wall and I'll build the gate, and solving problems as a group. They are literally practicing the skills that run every successful project, every company, and every society on Earth.
So let's just recap this incredible journey, shall we? It all starts with the child as a scientist, learning the laws of the universe. Then they become an athlete, mastering their body. Then an engineer, creating order out of chaos. They blossom into a storyteller, mastering imagination. And finally, they become a true collaborator, mastering the art of working together to build something amazing. Which brings us back to where we started and leaves us with this one big question. When we see a group of kids building a fort out of blankets, are we just watching them mess around? Or are we getting a front row seat to the first draft of the blueprint for all human innovation? Something to think about. Thanks for joining me on this explainer.